Okay, things should hopefully be coming back. I hope. I can only hope things are working. Is YouTube back running, though? That is the main question. I can tell Twitch is. Okay. Pardon my language, but fucking Windows 10. Good God. There was no warning. Just, my screen's black and computer is now restarting. It's like, what? I try to keep my stream decently PG, which is why I said pardon my language. But good Lord. I need this. No. Where is... I need this. It's great, aside from the fact it just goes, yeah, you're updating now, you have no choice in the matter. Unless you're running wireless. Because that makes sense. But thank you, Robotic, for telling the stream chat, assuming she's still here. I don't know if she is or not. Ow. Yeah, you get teachers that'll do that. I would very much be that type of teacher. Because to me, it is just words, but I still try and keep myself decently child-friendly when I'm playing something like Splatoon. Because it is E for everyone, and as you all kind of, you know, mentioned earlier, you're all really young. And I never know what parent might hear me curse and go, nope, my child cannot watch that content anymore. Even though it's literally just a word. Though I am honestly going to be cursing a bit more because YouTube is going to be changing how they do things soon. And if my content gets deemed child-friendly, I could lose the ability to have you guys comment on my streams or videos. Altogether. And that is not great. Ow. I just need to zen out a bit. Because I hate being angry while gaming. Because I am playing worse than I was before, and I know it's because I'm angry. If I was angry at the game, I would be just ending the stream. But I'm not angry at the game, so there's no point of doing that. Also, their beacons do have sub power-up. Ow. I always just stop playing whatever I'm playing once I start getting angry at the game itself. The only exception I've ever made to that was at one point where I started a stream playing Clan Blitz, and I hate that game mode. It's just fundamentally broken. I don't like it. Ow. And I got decently salty and heated with one of the other viewers. And I kept the stream going, but it was because it was literally the first 10 minutes of the stream. And I knew I could probably zen out and just not be angry. Ow. Didn't even hear those coming. But tonight I want to keep my stream going until the hour, so... be another... 40 minutes-ish. You know what? I'm gonna jet squelch. Ah, we've lost AI. Which means we may not... we may not have a quad anymore. My hair is still so wet. I can't think of any game itself that, made me, like, really rage. Yeah, we could do Turf. But I really like Triggerfish. I'll give it a minute, see if we get a fourth. It's not enough people for private battles, Ryan. There's nowhere near enough. I don't like dinky private battles. They're so boring. I have legitimately considered trying to organize a small tournament and naming it the Triggerfish Cup, where basically it would be, you know, every team plays 3 matches. One of Splat Zones, one of Rainmaker, one of Tower Control. All on Triggerfish only. Though if I were to ever do that, I would have certain things banned. Like, I would carry my soft ban of, the Clash Blaster into it, so only one per team. I would ban main power-up in general. Just no one can have it. Because it would feel wrong saying, this weapon can't have it, but this one could. So, you know. Just ban it outright. No main power-up. It's a broken ability. It shouldn't be considered for anything even remotely competitive. And I don't know how the competitive communities would react to that. Alright, it's been about a minute. We didn't get a fourth. I'll hop to some turf. Whoop. Which means I can practice my sniping again. It isn't used for all weapons, but a lot of the weapons it's used on become immensely broken the moment you put it on them. So, that's kind of my problem. Is like, you know, banning main power-up for, like, the undercover Brella makes no sense. But main power-up, banning it from the Splat Pro makes all the sense. But if you ban it from the Pro, then it's kind of, you know, it's kind of uncalled for to not also ban it for the undercover. I don't even know the maps. What am I going to be trying to snipe on? Oh, okay. I can snipe on these maps. Hopefully. And the problem is I'd need to find the time to actually, you know... be a part of it, because I'd want to be a part of that. Have it be brave newbies in entrance to the competitive scene is us making our own competitive tournament. Semi-competitive tournament. And just hold your breath for 10 seconds. I'm terrible at riddles. Ow. See, I mean, like I said, Brian, the main problem is I don't know if I'll ever be awake. You know, like, if I'll be awake at that point. So. Plus, I'd kind of like to see other people's from, you know, the stream's opinion on it first. Like, other regular viewers. It's just in the thought process now. I don't think that sniper expected me to stop throwing bombs. Ow. Ow. I mean, some cursing is okay, AI. Yeah, I have no idea what that riddle could even mean. I am very confused by it. If you were sweating physical objects, AI, that might be something to get checked out. I have no idea what it could possibly even mean, so I'd say that means I technically give up. My only possible guess is that it was a water gun. Ow. I am not doing so great this match. Ow. These streams are a thing that exists. That's what happens when I do a variety of different things. Sometimes things go very non-PG. Sometimes they stay squeaky clean. Yeah, as I've explained earlier, that is AI chatting at the moment. To tell what RestreamBot is saying, look at the closed brackets. It'll say where the chat is coming from and who's saying it. Ow. That is how RestreamBot works. Hello, Devon. I did not do well that match. I'm gonna nozzle some heavy noses. It's already out on the internet. It's in one of the truck streams. If anyone's that interested, they just need to track down which one it is. AI, it'll happen one of these days. That is just a thing that I have come to terms with a long time ago. Nothing I could do could ever prevent fan art from happening eventually, if I got bigger as a YouTuber. Like, there is nothing I could do to prevent it. Ow. Thing is, it hasn't exactly gone non-PG. You could hear all of this stuff in PG TV. Maybe not a game, but a PG TV show, you could definitely hear all this stuff in. Especially if you go to, like, older shows, like Animaniacs. They had a joke about fingering a guy. If you don't believe me, look up Animaniacs fingerprints. So bad with this thing. Yes! Kill sound! Yes! If you don't know what it is, I will not destroy your innocence. It is an... It is an act that is not innocent. Well, AI just did, and it's not specifically for that. That's only when it's a guy involved. It is a sexual act. See, I put it the very PG way, and AI is just like, you know, shove a finger up their pooper. It's like, really? Really, AI? Ow. I would say you guys would probably learn about it in sex ed, but if you're American, then all you're gonna learn is, don't have sex. Which, no joke, is what spawned the argument, not argument, the discussion that led to me revealing my package size. Like, from what I've heard of US sex ed classes, it is literally just, don't have sex. Please. Like, that is... Meanwhile, up here in Canada, it's, okay, here's a condom, here's how you put it on, here's a female version of a condom, here's how they should put it on, here's, you know, all these different things, here's how to do all of this safely, and... Like, I don't understand. It's how children are made. That is the easiest way to explain it. It is how children are made. This has become makeshift sex ed with staff. And honestly, I'm not surprised it's gone here again. Though we should probably get it on the PG topics. I mean, honestly, knowing what it is shouldn't ruin your childhood. Ow. I mean, I learned about all that stuff when I was in, like, grade 6. That is legitimately when sex ed classes started up here in Canada. Grade 6. Ow. Yeah, I've noticed you are new here, Kay. Though, I already basically knew everything, even before grade 6. But I hit puberty super early, so... I was going through puberty in, like, grade 3. So... I will explain it, if you're asking. Is basically when a guy takes his penis, shoves it in a woman's vagina. Usually it's not, you know, as rough as shoving, but that is the best way to put it. And they move in and out a lot till one or both orgasm, which is something is impossible to explain. And... yeah, that is sex. No, I have absolutely no shame. Ow. It is not something that you should do without knowing more about it, ever. Now imagine if teachers were as confident in saying stuff like that as I am. Yeah, I mean, I've literally explained what it is. There is literally nothing more to it than what I had already said. It is a good thing to protect innocence. Though it can also lead to some really bad things happening to people. So... No, I didn't. Because I had mentioned at that point that we should probably try and get on to some more PG topics. Also, knowledge is a K word. So acknowledge would have K in it. KN. It's like knife, or knife. Because English is complicated. Ow. You cannot tell me French is less complicated. Not with a straight face. You just can't do it. The only word I know is the word I will never get over how stupid it is, and it's fucking wazoo, or bird. It's full of letters you don't pronounce. The entire word you do not pronounce. So hello, Gabrielle. This is not the hero shot. This is a Splash-O-Matic. And if you're referring to my single-player thing, I don't remember. It's been way too long since I've done single-player stuff. Ow. This thing is very much similar to the splatter shot, though. Only, in some ways, better. Oh, geez, what's the episode called? I can't remember. It's one of the newer episodes. SpongeBob starts impersonating the other characters. Leads to him in a cave, singing a song. That is legitimately my favorite, if not one of my favorite SpongeBob moments. I forget what it's called. I use the Kensa splatter shot. Anytime I use a splatter shot. It's just the best kit in my opinion. Let's see. You know what? It's nearing the end of stream time. Where's a dynamo? Let's dynamo it up. I'll start with this one. No, I should just wear my special charge gear for this stuff. I have seen traces of it around. I don't watch it regularly, but it's still a decent show. Like, seasons 8 and 9 are pretty bad and should be avoided at all costs. I think 7 was part of that avoid at all costs category as well. The seasons where, instead of being the lovable idiot, Patrick is literally just a jerk. Sandy is obsessed with SpongeBob. Like, creepy obsessed. Basically, all of the characters are just extremes of themselves. Talking about SpongeBob. It's just, it made all of the episodes just kind of bad. No. It's a good show. Just don't watch seasons like 7, 8, and 9. It will not be a good show. You will be wasting your time and potentially grossed out. Ow. Steam, what are you doing? I already told you to go away. It's just like log in. No, Steam. No login. He was overly obnoxious. Like, they basically turned him into minion levels of obnoxious. Ow. I have never seen The Office. I have no interest in The Office. I'm not a fan of sitcoms, and it's a sitcom. If I'm gonna watch shows, I'm gonna watch good shows that aren't sitcoms. Those are innately bad just because they are sitcoms. Ow. I have never seen Stranger Things. I also have very little interest in it. Literally, the shows I am watching right now are... I can't really say I'm watching it anymore. I'm waiting for Robotic to want to keep watching it with me, of Gravity Falls. She already watched through it, but she wants to watch it with me. OKKO, the Azure Lane anime, and that's about it. I should change Dynamos. Well, I can change next match. I have not seen the entirety of even Season 1 yet, so... of Gravity Falls. It is good. At least from what I've seen. Weapon for next match. Can I suggest a build to go with it, Ryan? If so, I have the perfect thing in mind. Gimmicky GooTuber. 2 mains and 4 subs of main power-up. You can kill at 1/3 charge. Gimmicky GooTuber. If you want, I will use it as well. Though I kind of want to just keep using dynamos. Gravity Falls is a cartoon. It's a remarkably good cartoon from what I've seen. There's a Cartoon Network. Well, aired. Because I don't think it still airs. Ow. I've been tempted to watch that, I've just never gave it a shot yet. I feel like I should. The Amazing World of Gumball. Ah, jeez. Eh. Two mains, 4 subs. That's what I have anyway, and it works. You get a kill at 2/3 charge. Blech. 1/3 would be ludicrous. Ow. It's super gimmicky, but it's fun. It's probably the most fun I've ever had using a GooTuber. So those, it's Soggy. I'll actually back out and get to front requests after this one, because I just remembered I got one a while back during League battles. Whoever sent it probably isn't even around anymore. Ow. Yep, you are a bot on Twitch's end of things. You go beep boop and all that. Basically, why it's like that is I am streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So I use Restream so that the chat is carried back to the, each side. That way you guys can actually talk with each other. Falls apart when Restream bot dies, but, like it did 2 days ago. I was gonna say yesterday, but it wasn't yesterday. I was asleep yesterday. I mean, I was just gonna find a different lobby, because you're gonna be in a match by the time I'm back, so... It's the thing. Especially because I'm changing weapons. So I'm just gonna find a different lobby here. Yeah, that is more than you need. Well, if it's to be believed, the YouTube channel, Kizuna is supposed to be an AI, and there is an AI with that naming that has been trademarked by a Japanese robotics company. So there's a decent chance that it's actually an AI, and, well, it thinks it's a she, so I mean... Oh, the shower's still dripping. Okay, I need to tighten the knobs on it again. Thank you, Sobi. My hair is legitimately still almost as wet as it was when I started the stream. Long hair is so annoying. Who is okay? I mean, you're legitimately watching a streamer that has PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. So, I mean, you know. Ow. Our Switch is named Switch Doggo. Hello, Tino Hero. You say that like you know the person. Is this just another time where you're trying to trick me, Ryan, or do you actually know them? Ow. Yep, I have a Twitch stream running too. It is linked in the description if anyone wants to watch on Twitch. I do not mind. I mean, there's literally nothing saying I can't have a Twitch stream running alongside my YouTube one. I'm not a Twitch partner, and I'm not monetizable on YouTube. So, you know. It's 2 a.m. for me. Good old Atlantic Canada. My friend code is in the bottom left corner of the screen, or it should be close to the top of the description. I will note, though, I'm not likely to be streaming much longer, because I am getting pretty close to the end of the stream. I think, no, maps aren't about to rotate again, are they? Don't know. This gets confusing. Time change is weird. Okay, there's maps updating. I'll go a bit longer because I seem to be getting a decent influx of viewers. I'll probably go another half hour or so, I guess. I do have every weapon. I also think I have every cosmetic item as well. Like every bit of clothing. I'm just worried I'm gonna run out of water. I'm getting very low on it. And also AI, you should... I think it was AI that mentioned it. You should probably have your toe looked at. I have them all mostly just so I could spend my money. I will go one match and then I'll back out and get to the front request. Just so anyone that is queued to get into this lobby isn't gonna just immediately get kicked back out. Or get put into this lobby and then have to wait another full match. Possibly 2 matches just to get in. How do you start a stream? Well, first you're gonna need a capture card. I would personally advise you get an Elgato of some variety. I use an Elgato HD. Not HD 60, just base HD. The oldest model that is decently available. Then you need a good computer. Well, you don't need a good computer. You need a computer with a decent CPU in it. I couldn't tell you what a decent CPU is. I'm not a techie kind of person. Ow. Then you need to download onto that computer Streamlabs OBS, or Standard OBS, whichever you feel like going with. It stands for Open Broadcast Software. Streamlabs is the least user-friendly, but it's the one a lot of streamers use, myself included, because I'm too lazy to set up Standard OBS. Then you link it with your YouTube channel, or whatever you want to stream on. You find all the information you need by going to whatever channel it is, and it'll tell you generally. And then you push go live, and you go live. See, Agent Vimo, I have way too much money and nothing left to buy. So... is it buffering on everyone's end, or is it just their internet's bad? Because on my end, everything's showing green. I mean, I'm sitting on 5.6 million coins. Like, I've legit not had an issue saving up money. And that's with buying everything I could as soon as I could. Yeah, I'm talking in-game. Real life, I have no money. I have none whatsoever. Well, I say that. I have like $10 in my bank account that is there to cover service charges until my next GST comes in. In which case, I'll probably have an extra $30 over normal, because I'm probably going to be canceling my Crunchyroll account. Which that was costing me like 30, so... Ow. I mean, it does make some sense there, okay. Ow. Also, because I just noticed you up there. Hello, Layla. I'm gonna call you Layla because I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your first name. I would completely butcher it, and I would feel awful. So... Ow. Also, not gonna lie, I came up with that GooTuber kit while I was trying to just see how much damage I could pile onto a GooTuber. I realized you could splat without a full charge. My initial thought was, hey, this should just one-shot people even if they have Ink Armor on. But no, Ink Armor protects you from instant kills. Which is kind of annoying. Especially because the wiki has it worded literally 2 different ways that makes it incredibly confusing to figure out exactly how it works. And life's pretty okay for me. Could be better. I mean, I legitimately have nightmares every night, but, you know, aside from that. If you ever wonder why my sleep schedule gets messed up really easily, I have constant nightmares. Ow. My friend code is on the screen. If you want to be on my friends list, you need to friend request me. I don't want to stop the stream for like 2-3 minutes. Just to enter in a friend code. Sorry to say. Yeah, I get sleep paralysis quite a lot. It is terrifying. Now I'm gonna get to those friend requests. / the friend request. Yep, I know Friday. I was referring to Layla. I get insomnia too. Just about any sleep problem. I probably have it. I'm actually going to use the gimmicky GooTuber myself. If I can even find my GooTuber. I went past it, didn't I? There it is. Alright, Kay. Have a good night. I've always just been naturally tired, so... Like, no joke, I've always just been a tired person. Ow. Have what? I don't know, if you ever figure that out, Friday, let me know. Coward! Super jumping away. I have arachnophobia. Ow. I definitely have that. This is such a just gimmicky setup. Yeah, I mean, you don't really get famous. You just randomly, it just happens. There's nothing to get, at least from what I understand. So, I mean, Waluigi's not around. I can do conspiracy theories now. It's legitimately been a conspiracy theory of mine for a while that the people that are big on YouTube, all of them paid to get where they are. All of them. Because, like, there are services out there you can pay for to, like, inflate your sub count. You know, get a bunch of followers on Twitch. Get viewers that appear to be active chatting viewers. But they're not. They're just bots. Like, I know those services exist. Now let me get my dashboard back. I don't know, just any weapon. I'm not good at picking weapons. What do you think? I'm just using a gimmicky GooTuber. Yeah, I can sympathize with that, Agent Vimo. I mean, you may not guess it by, you know, my ability to literally put myself out here and stream, but I am an incredibly insecure person with no self-esteem to speak of. I just don't have self-esteem. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I'm honestly the same way. In person, I'm really shy. Like, even like this, like, having the webcam on does honestly give me a tiny bit of anxiety. Because I just know it's just a matter of time before someone shows up and basically starts just insulting how I look. Basically doing the same thing I already do to myself. But, you know, I just know it's gonna happen. Ow. Restream bot is a bot that is transferring the chat from Twitch to YouTube. It's not an actual person. It technically is, but it isn't. It would have no impact on me. There, Tino. I can guarantee you that. It would have no impact. I used to have a decent amount of confidence, and it was crushed by an ex-girlfriend. My only ex-girlfriend. And as I've mentioned, the reason I dropped out of school. I would elaborate, but things would get depressing. Which should honestly tell you all everything you need to know, honestly. Which is another thing that I know I've mentioned, and I know one of these days I'm going to encounter somebody that comes to the stream that is going to use that against me. And I know it. Chipped tooth isn't that bad. I legit stand a pretty good chance of losing all of mine. So, you know. You know what? I'm gonna be a bully. To end the stream off, I'm gonna use the undercover for a couple matches. I legitimately have, like... I'm missing a tooth over here. Like, legitimately right there. I'm missing a tooth. All of my teeth are just... either they have giant craters in them, or they're rotten. Or both. You might be wondering, how did this happen? Simple. My old man is, not a good person. And would go out of his way to make sure that any toothbrush that existed in the house became unusable. Because he didn't see a point in brushing teeth. And he didn't want to have to buy toothpaste for his children. His 4 children. He also didn't want to pay for, you know, dental work either, which is a little counterproductive. My sister tried to, you know, keep toothpaste and a toothbrush around for me after she got old enough to start working, she being 7 years older than I am, but it was already too late, and I already had a pretty bad cavity in one of my front teeth that made it literally impossible for me to brush my teeth. I could not do it. Like, the bristles of the toothbrush were literally digging into the cavity and jabbing my nerves in the tooth. I could not brush my teeth. Which is why I will always advocate for all of you to brush your teeth quite often. You do not want your teeth to end up like mine. There are some days where it legitimately hurts to eat. because my teeth are just that sore. Darn it. See, if you've had your teeth repaired, Ryan, you're already a step ahead of me. Like, just general estimates I have found to do the dental work I would need. I'm gonna need at least $3,000. If I just had 12 cavities, I would be very, very happy. I am very sorry, Friday. I am very sorry. Like, my mother was very much in favor of teeth being brushed. She encouraged it. And then she saw what my old man was doing to toothbrushes and didn't encourage it anymore. See, the thing is, for me, Ryan, my teeth are beyond repair. They need removed and replaced. Like, legit, that is the state my teeth are in. They are beyond repair. They need fully replaced. If I just had cavities, I would be very happy. Yep, that's called a wisdom tooth. Everyone has them. Luckily, up here in Canada, wisdom teeth being removed is free. I'm not looking forward to needing my wisdom teeth removed. And I'm gonna need them removed. My teeth were too perfect to begin with. Just the thing that makes it extra just insulting that my teeth are this bad now. Because you know how most people, like, they need braces to get that perfect, straight teeth smile. I didn't. My teeth were naturally like that. Like, legitimately. Well, you'll need your wisdom teeth removed as well. Generally. There are some people that don't never need it, and they are lucky. Ow. The simple answer, evolution. We needed them at one point. We don't need them anymore, but they still grow in. Which is why some people, they don't need to be removed, and other people, they do need to be removed. It basically depends on how your jaw is, basically. I am very sorry, Ryan. I'm very sorry to anyone that is playing as well. Like... This will be the final match, though, by the way. For the first little bit after your wisdom teeth are removed, yeah, you will have a hard time talking. Jeez. I have a hard time talking at just normal times. I'm tongue-tied. but it only lasts like a day to a week. So usually you can get by just pointing to things or just writing things out on a notepad. Wisdom teeth come in at the far back, so back here. Mine are literally right here. At least in general. Sometimes they'll come out in weird places. But in general, they come out at the really far back. But as I mentioned, that's going to be the final match. Partially because my voice is dying. I will note for anyone that's new here and has a Discord, wishes to join the Discord community we've kind of built, is linked down in the description. I feel bad for anyone that's trying to join. My throat's dying, and I've been going for quite a while. I will be back streaming tomorrow at around 11 p.m. Atlantic time. So do the changing to your own time zone. I don't know what it is. I don't even know if I'm still an hour ahead of Eastern. I probably am. Jeez. But yeah, there is a Discord should you wish to join it. It's linked down in the description of YouTube and the info on Twitch. I always put out a notification there when I go live. It is 2:28 a.m. for me. As I've already mentioned, I will be back streaming tomorrow. I'll probably do Splatoon 2 again, because I just like this game. And it's been a little while since I streamed it, so I'll probably do it again tomorrow. With that said, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you'll all come join me on the Discord, because it's a rather nice place there. I live in Nova Scotia, Canada. AKA, basically in the ocean. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully I shall see you here tomorrow for more streaming. See you all then.